Welcome to Thoroughbred Action at Gulfstream Park. Brian Nato with you as we wrap up the 5th of 8 Saturday, Sunday, Monday racing weeks, and it's mandatory Monday. So what that means is on this 8-race card, the mandatory, everything must go in race number 3. We've got track announcer Pete Aiello upstairs for the course and the weather conditions.
It's a warm day in Hallandale Beach with temperatures in the low 90s, partly cloudy skies. The main track fast, the Tapeta track fast, and the turf course firm. In the first race, scratch number 2, Win Jet Win. Racing at Gulfstream. In the center, More Power to You gets the first call, moves for the early lead. Slew d'Oro is away in the top flight. Down at the inside, here's the favorite Lord Henry on the march. Lord Henry taken back by Gonzalez to let Slew d'Oro kick on. Slew d'Oro corners a bit wide, but has the lead and crosses over now, ahead of Lord Henry in second. 3 back to More Power to You in the turf debut. He's now third. 4th to the outside, Furious Agenda. 5th along the rail, that's the 7th King. And the early trailer, Caribbean Comet. To the backstretch they go. The opening quarter, 23 seconds flat at 19-1. They chase Pedro Pena and Slew d'Oro on top 2.5. Lord Henry's in a ninth rhythm from second, 2.5 clear of More Power to You third. Then the Barboza duo of the 7th King and Furious Agenda, and lagging well back early, the newcomer Caribbean Comet. En route to the half-mile point, and up on the outside, Lord Henry, not messing about. He's up to take a clear lead. Slew d'Oro is back to second. More Power to You is now third. Furious Agenda let go for a 3-ride one. Then back to the 7th King, still nothing from Caribbean Comet. They went the half in 47-1. More Power to You launching at Lord Henry. Lord Henry held together with a confident seat. Up on the outside, that's a More Power to You. Underway for the back, Caribbean Comet off the turn. In the stretch drive, roused on the top end, Lord Henry tries to finish it up here. Now he has a 3-length lead. Battling for second, Barboza duo trying to catch More Power to You. On the outside, Furious Agenda's into second. Lord Henry in front. Lord Henry by 2.5. Furious Agenda was second. More Power to You third. Closer fourth, maybe the 7th King over a charging Caribbean Comet in 130 flat. The gate, and they're off. Bundalay away quickly. Nena Star's going to run with her. These two get acquainted. They sprint 2.5 better than Sweet Taste, who's away in third. 4th early is Lioness Lillian, and Copper Creole is last. The speed is on early as longshot Nena Star gives Bundalay all she wants. Bundalay on the outside is a half-length behind Nena Star, but look at them fly on. They've opened 6 on Sweet Taste, who's now third. Up to the outside, that's Lioness Lillian, and the trailer is Copper Creole. They drilled the corner, 22-1, and they speed around the far turn. Nena Star tries to spring the upset. Bundalay tries to stay with her. A gap of 6 more to Lioness Lillian, who's clearly into third. From 4th, it's Copper Creole. Sweet Taste is outgunned. Nena Star the leader. Off the turn in the stretch drive, it's Nena Star, who turns first on top of 3 parts of a length. On the outside, Bundalay creeping closer from third, Lioness Lillian. They're an 1/8 of a mile from home. Here comes Lioness Lillian trying to reach Bundalay, who just took the lead. It's Bundalay with a 16th to go. Lioness Lillian and Raymond Torres are up in time. Lioness Lillian going away. Second, Bundalay. Third, Copper Creole. 4th, Nena Star. 105-1.
Any success that we've enjoyed is directly attributable to the men and women who first bring horses to us to sell. You got to have good product. If we're able to attract quality horses to our sale with quality men and women selling them, we're going to have good sales. Everything that we do is going to be to achieve success tomorrow by doing things right today. It's a commitment to get up and do the right thing every day in a consistent and a professional fashion. and that's a great recipe for success long term.
And they're off. In the center, Ricazzo fleet of foot off the mark and leads and crosses over to lead by a length and a half. Holy cow, racing between horses, and the newcomer Flying Chief is up on the outside. Tapping on the brakes at the rail is St. Joe Fury, moving on his outside, Working Class Kid. The two at the back are Van Cleef and Rudy. Around the first turn they go. They're chasing 20-1 Bomber Ricazzo and Osmond Santana on top a length and a half. Holy cow, races from second. Third is Flying Chief, a length and a half in front of Working Class Kid, who strides into fourth. At the rail goes St. Joe Fury. Back from there, Rudy and Van Cleef. 24-2 for the opening quarter, less than 5/8 to run. With the advantage, it's still Ricazzo, in front by a neck. Holy cow, Jonathan Santos up alongside second. 3.5 lengths back to Flying Chief, who's now third. Working harder between horses is Working Class Kid. He's dropped a long way behind. The top two still well clear of the others. At the rail, St. Joe Fury with Van Cleef and Rudy as they swing to the far turn. 3/8 of a mile away. Ricazzo shakes Holy Cow. He leads by a length and a half again. Holy Cow is second. 3 back to Flying Chief third. 2.5 more Working Class Kid grinding away. Rudy's on the outside of St. Joe Fury. Ricazzo trying to braven up on the top end through 3/4 and 113 flat. It's Ricazzo off the turn with a big lead. Call it 5 lengths. Up on the outside, it's Flying Chief into second. Back to third, Holy Cow. Then it's Working Class Kid and Rudy. They're 1/8 of a mile from home. Santana trying to get one more furlong from Ricazzo. He still has a big lead. At the rail, Holy Cow battling Flying Chief, then back to Working Class Kid. They come for the wire. It's still Ricazzo. He went all the way at 20-1. Ricazzo to win it. Flying Chief was second. Third, Holy Cow, closer fourth in 143-3. They're off and running. Toward the inside, Infinity and Beyond gets the first call and fires to the early lead. From the far outside, Last Shall Be First. In between horses, 2 Joeys on the march. 2 Joey to challenge Infinity and Beyond for the lead. Away third is Noble Prince with Last Shall Be First away fourth. Second last, Spirit of the Law. The early trailer is Taparino. Out of the chute onto the main track, and the leader, Infinity and Beyond, on top a length and a half. 2 Joey second, Noble Prince third. Taparino now races into fourth. Up to the outside, Last Shall Be First in a stacking packing group. Covered up at the back, Spirit of the Law. En route to the final half mile, they're fanned way across the course here. Moving through at the inside, Taparino found an inviting opening toward the inside and kicked on through for a length and a half lead. Second is 2 Joey, back to third and hard-ridden Infinity and Beyond. On from fourth, it's Noble Prince, then Spirit of the Law, and the trailer is Last Shall Be First. They're at the half in 48-2. They leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn with a last to first backstretch blitz. Taparino leads by a half a length. On the outside, 2 Joey is second. 3 more, Noble Prince now third. Trying to wind it up from the back, Spirit of the Law, and Last Shall Be First with a 1/4 mile left to go. They complete 3/4 in 112-4. At the inside, Taparino fights to hold it. 2 Joey alongside second. 3 back, Noble Prince is now third. They're 1/8 of a mile from home. Taparino trying to buckle down and fend off 2 Joey. Leveling off is Noble Prince. He's got a shot at the in-battle duo. In fact, he's got a good shot. Here's Noble Prince down the center, getting up late to win it. Taparino was second. 2 Joey ran third. Spirit of the Law fourth in 139-3.
At the Thoroughbred Aftercare Alliance, we believe in giving every thoroughbred a second chance.
And thanks to the owners, trainers, breeders, and every supporter,
You've created a ripple effect of change that's helping these magnificent animals move on to new careers and safe, fulfilling lives after racing.
Every single donation, whether big or small, is contributing to a brighter future.
But this race is just beginning. Because of you, we have gained incredible momentum and we're ready for more.
Ready for action at 5/8. They're off and running. At the inside, Image is away best. Up on the outside, it's Don't Go Astray. Farther out, Kings Wear Crowns. And in between horses, Wheelhouse. The entire field separated by about a length, although they're fanned across the course in the run to the half-mile station. Up on the outside, Kings Wear Crowns and Diego Herrera try the killer crossover to lead by a length. Image is an in-hand second. Up on the outside, Wheelhouse starts to make a move. The trailer now is Don't Go Astray. They speed past the 3/8. Kings Wear Crowns by a length and a quarter. At the inside, Image. Up on the outside, Wheelhouse. 5 more to Don't Go Astray. They're a quarter of a mile away. Kings Wear Crowns turns in on top. In between horses, Image starts to finish up pretty well. Up on the outside, it's Wheelhouse. They're an eighth of a mile from home. Image surging forward at Kings Wear Crowns, who tries to turn him back. Kings Wear Crowns just in front. Image launching again. Image has him now, and Image for Jeff Jones springs the upset. 2 for Pedro Pena. Second was Kings Wear Crowns. Third was Wheelhouse. And fourth was Don't Go Astray. 57 flat. And they're off in the In Summation Stakes. Perfect start. Across the course early, firing between horses. The favorite, Sum of Success, coming out of the crowd to take the lead. At the inside, Boyhood Dream tries to guard that rail spot. American Roadster between horses. Road to Midnight's on the outside. Far outside, It's Smoking, and the early trailer is Spicy Taco. Past the half-mile marker and moving to the far turn. At odds on, it's Sum of Success. 3 parts of a length in front through an opening quarter and a robust 22 seconds flat. It's Smoking makes a bid on the outside second, and these two start to pour on some speed. They've opened 6 on Boyhood Dream, who's now third. Back to fourth, that's Road to Midnight, then Spicy Taco and American Roadster. They reach the top of the stretch. Perez and It's Smoking giving the favorite all he wants, but the favorite is still well in hand. Off the turn and the stretch drive. Look at the half mile, 44-3. Eye-popping speed for Sum of Success, who set sail for the wire with a big lead. Back to second is It's Smoking, well clear of the others, but this is a very talented son of win-win-win. You'll be hearing more from Sum of Success. Ocasio and Sum of Success posing for the picture. They're 8 in front. Boyhood Dream is up for second. It's Smoking clung to third from American Roadster fourth in 1:10 flat. They're off. They're off. Not an especially quick beginning from Forgotten About, one of the last to break the line. In the center, Hello Poochie Lou, reaching out for the early lead. First-time starter Kokomo Kitty, charging through at the inside to challenge. Away third is Lady Rockula, fourth is Camber. Down at the inside goes Forgotten About, always praising is at the back. Down the backstretch they go, and down at the inside, Kokomo Kitty fires through to challenge Hello Poochie Lou for the early advantage. 22-3 for the opening quarter. Lady Rockula's racing up on the outside with Camber in between horses, tapping on the brakes, Forgotten About. It's been a tough run for her. Now passing her is Always Praising. To the far turn they go. Hello, Poochie Lou. Kicks again to a 1.5 length lead. On a rebid is Kokomo Kitty. In between horses, Camber. 3 wide, Lady Rockula. 4 wide, Always Praising. And Forgotten About will have to pass them all in less than 5/16 of a mile. They run to the top of the stretch through a 45 3/2 mile. The leader, Hello, Poochie Lou, by a 1.5 lengths. Kokomo Kitty trying to hook to the clear on the outside. Lady Rockula backpedaling is Camber. Off the turn on the stretch drive. Hello, Poochie Lou. An 1/8 mile from home under confident handling. 3 lengths in front with an 1/8 mile to go. Lady Rockula's on the outside into second from Kokomo Kitty and Always Praising, but at 5-1, put a ring around. Hello, Poochie Lou. Pedro Pena for 3 on the program. Hello, Poochie Lou by 4. Second, Lady Rockula. Third was Kokomo Kitty. And fourth was Always Praising on 24-2. And runners away. Good start in the center for Calathea. Down at the inside, City Minute won't be far away. Out in the center of the racetrack, Lindsay Smiles looking for some forward position. Wider out, it's Simply Striking. Back from there, She Prospers and Defiant Last. 3 wide, Spicy Princess. Dropped over to the rail to trail the field is North End Lady. She's about 5 lengths behind. They chase Edwin Gonzalez and the speedy daughter of Tonalist. It's Calathea on top a 1.25 lengths. Lindsay Smiles in a flanking position in second. City Minute is at the rail third. Simply Striking fourth behind a 22-4 opening quarter. She Prospers is racing fifth at the rail, followed sixth by Defiant Last. That means Spicy Princess is seventh, and North End Lady is eighth and last with less than 5 furlongs to race. Calathea has the lead a 1.25 lengths. Lindsay Smiles on the chase second. In the waiting room, third is City Minute. Simply Striking's in the red on the far outside. 2 better than Defiant Lass and Spicy Princess. Then She Prospers and North End Lady. They went to half in 46 seconds flat. They leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. Calathea, 3/4 of a length. Lindsay Smiles asked to go reel her in at the rail. City Minute third. Simply Striking fourth. Up to the outside, Spicy Princess. Hard at work at the rail. Defiant Last. North End Lady will tip widest of all and try to roll from the back. They're a 1/4 mile from home now, and Calathea has the lead. Muscling into the clear, 4 wide went Defiant Last. Off cover City Minute. Way out in the center, Spicy Princess and North End Lady. They're an 1/8 of a mile from home. City Minute tries to reach Calathea. Calathea's dead game, fighting hard. There's a 16th to go. Calathea still in front, and she turns City Minute away. Calathea wins. City Minute had every opportunity to get by, but could not. Third was Defiant Last. Fourth was Lindsay Smiles and Spicy Princess to complete your high five in 1:40-2.
That's a wrap on the 8-race mandatory Monday card. We'll see you again here Saturday. 10 races here at beautiful Gulfstream Park. Where else would you rather be?